Alright, we're back. Alright, so I need a little bit of a piece of metal. Block it up. I found one right here. Piece of metal. We have to get above the exhaust spigot height there. See, it sticks up in the way. Appears the milling machine's too high now. To lower it down slightly. Yeah, it fits now. So I'm going to drill out this hole. There might be some residue of threads in there someplace. How's your picking going?
Great.
He's over picking his threads.
One of the threads got
One's what?
kind of smashed.
Smashed? No, I didn't tighten it that much. Alright, so this goes a Q drill. You got a Q drill in your pocket?
No, fresh out of those.
It's fresh out of a Q drill. I might have one over here though. How big is a Q drill? There's an O drill. Where's the Q at?
Scooby looks like he's gotten fatter.
He keeps eating. He keeps sleeping. Good combo.
Walking.
Good combo for being fat. He's working really hard over there, making sure we're all safe. Right, Scooby? Yeah, that's right. Scooby likes being on TV. Computer. There you go. And eyeballs glowing in the dark. He's protecting us, making sure we don't screw it all up.
Making sure we don't trip over him.
We do that anyway. That's a given. Step on his paws too, because they're in the way.
He likes that.
Yeah. Okay, what's that paper that I told you to get?
That's right here.
Okay, the exhaust port overhangs our steel. This hopefully will slow down the residue that goes into our valve spring. We don't want it to be. So they got to take it apart.
Do you want a different piece that covers this one?
No, I don't care about that side. I'm on this side.
It won't fly out of it?
I'm gonna have to hold my hand over here to hold it. So the problem is this piece here is not staying put unless I change my location of how I'm doing this.
Some tape?
No, that'd be too easy. No, we don't make stuff easy around here. Why would you do that? You just make it unsafe. Looks good. How's that? You like that?
Huh?
The threads are gone that are left. So the camera can't see nothing because you're not videotaping anymore. So see how the paper did its job? You actually have to pick the camera up to do that.
Darn.
See how it protected it, kept all the junk out of it? At least we hope it did, except for we just let it in there. See all that stuff that just went in the hole? So hopefully gravity will drop it right back out again. And just to make sure we hit it with the airline. See any chips in there anymore?
No, but that doesn't mean they're not in there.
Yeah, it's a good chance they're not in there. We'll be blowing it off again. Okay, now we don't need that no more. We don't need that either. I got this paper right here I need. I gotta clean it. It's clean. Now if we make it thicker, it might not run away as much. Jam in there better. See, now it won't drop down in there like it did because I jammed it in there better. See, now I know better. Before I didn't know correctly.
Hmm.
Okay, we need a tap. This is a starting tap, and then we'll have a bottoming tap. Why is it hot over here? It's almost like I'm working too hard. What was that?
A noise.
That was power tapping. What do we call it, power tapping?
Because you didn't do it by hand.
I do a power machine.
We used the tools.
This is a tool here.
For some reason it doesn't look straight.
Maybe it's me. Maybe it's you.
That's a possibility.
Keep the chips out. Keep the chips down. That means get rid of them quickly.
It's a lot of dust.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't go over there. I had my hand over there kind of. Okay. Now we need a different tap. That's our tapered tap, see? Taper on it. It's even got a titty on there and grind off yet. You should always grind the titties off your taps because they bottom out and screw up everything.
Good to know.
And there's a tap after you grind it down quite a bit.
I don't have any starting taps.
And see, it doesn't have a starting area like this one has either. The bottoming tap.
Mm-hmm. Those are the only ones I got.
Probably a plug tap. That's half in the way in between.
Like kind of tapered, but not really.
That means it's only got 3 to 5 threads of taper instead of 7 and 10.
Hmm.
The bottoming tap only has 1 or 2 starting. And it goes right to the full size. They don't start very well. They usually tend to chew things up because you need the starting edge to get it to start threading in.
Yeah, it's hard to get those straight.
Yeah. They also don't like to cut very deep because they're not, it's too blunt of an edge. You only use them for basically the last few threads. See right down there? It's only went down about another 2 turns before I bottomed out. Maybe 3 max. And did I bottom out on chips or did I bottom out on stuff? That we don't know. Appears to be a lot of crap in the bottom of the hole. Like oil. Unknown particles. Alright. So you look in the bottom of the hole, you can see the marks from the tap hitting the bottom. It leaves a little chase of aluminum up sticking up.
Yes.
So that's how you know the tap bottomed out and not chips. Because when these flutes hit, they will leave marks. Okay, so that takes care of that part. Next thing is how long of a helicoil are we going to put in there. Looks like we got about 10 threads. So can we put the full helicoil in there? Like that. Or you put one of these little pussy helicoils in there that fit anywhere because they're so short, they don't bottom out.
Maybe the long one.
So do we have enough length to go full length long? No. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So the coil would be flush. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom, and you gotta have room for expansion. So we need to cut at least 2 of these off. Otherwise it'd be too long. So these are my original dikes. They work the best, even though they're chipped.
Is that your first tool ever?
I have yet to come up with another pair to replace them yet that's worth a crap. Even if you pay 50 bucks for a set of pliers, they still suck. These ones work. I think these are Proto. I don't know how many hundreds of these I've cut off, but I cut off a lot. So now we have a one in between the two. So that should go all the way in without bottoming out. If it bottoms out, it doesn't work too good. If it sticks out the top, it doesn't work too good either. So if the tool stops before the helicoil disappears, you got a problem. Okay, so the helicoil just disappeared. It's flush. So now you just go like half a turn extra. Make sure it's below the surface. So then when you torque, you pull full torque. So see how it looks like in there? See how it looks like it's almost at the bottom of the hole? So if I didn't cut it, it would have bottomed out. Okay, now you break the titty off. So you got two ways of breaking a titty off.
A tool? Or
Or a screwdriver. So there's your titty. It has a little serration cut in it right where it'll break. It'll fracture right where it's been cut. So if you push on the outside edge, it just bends. If you hit it on the inside edge, it'll probably pop it. At least that's how you're supposed to do it. Now, if you have the fancy tool that comes with the kit, it hits flat. It pushes evenly. These don't always work, especially if it's near the bottom of the hole. Screwdriver works almost all the time. You might have to wiggle it a little bit to make it come out, but it usually works.
sound like it worked?
It worked because it had about a 1/16 of an inch underneath the surface, you can tell. Always find your titty. Do not leave that unknown piece someplace. You always want to know where it goes. It goes in the trash, not in your motor. I've seen a lot of those inside of motors where they don't belong. Not good.
They don't break up?
Yeah, they break up all right. They break up your pistons, they break up your cam gears, they split cases open.
Ooh.
Do all kinds of damage.
Split cases open?
Yeah, when the gears and the mesh comes together and it pops the cover open.
Oh my gosh.
And it can have other issues. None of it is good.
Those tits are always getting us in trouble.
Okay, all of that's good and clean. Okay. So you get all the threads off there.
I tried to.
So it does not want to start. Now if
That's
I
like-
jam that in there, it'll just turn the helicoil in deeper.
I thought I said one of them looked a little smashed.
Yeah, the first one, the
Yeah.
important one.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to do something about that. What are you gonna do about that?
Get a die.
There you go. Yeah. First we gotta put our tools away. These are the good drills. These are drills I'll let you use. Fine thread? Coarse thread. Notice how they're in order? It's not enough to hurt it, it's right on. I don't want to go in the hole though. Not the helicoil problem. Studs are oversized, so that's some of our problem. Drag on. Alright, it'll go in. Check to make sure I was not moving the other corner around. It didn't. Okay, where's your wrenches at?
There's a few up here.
Those are crappy wrenches. I like these lows.
These 2 wrenches here.
We use good wrenches. They look like these. These get a little high still. Okay, this one is around 450, 460 maybe. About 490. So it needs to go a little bit more. Pretty close. There we go. It's actually slightly below this one now. Which is where I want to be, because that one's high. I don't have that one, I want to screw any further. Okay. One repair.
Not bad.
Now is it going to work?
That's the
Or is it
moment of
gonna-
truth.
Is it going to fail again? Or is the one next to it going to fail that went in tight?
We don't know.
You sure?
Don't know until we try it.
Do I use my massive torque or do I use my low
Use
torque?
that. Use that one.
Use my low torque wrench here.
No, the gun. Did you do the other one?
It works. Hear that grinding noise?
Yeah. Got worse.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Maybe it's the edges of it grinding against the. That's what it sounds like to me.
It is. Yeah, I'm gonna get sharp edges on there or something. It's gonna make metal until it wears in. Yeah.
Can't really do anything about that.
You can grind it to file it down so it doesn't do that anymore.
Oh.
Because I don't like that. Sounds like crap. Come on, release.
Doesn't sound like it's coming from the top one. There it is. Sounds like it's on the push rod side.
Yeah, both sides have it, but it's mostly there. Sticks good.
So do you grind this thing or that thing?
You go over here and you lightly grind the edge right here, or file it. So we're gonna go clean this up. So we gotta do the other part too, so we'll be back.